The question I think a lot of people have is, when will they actually start to see the positive impact from the one big beautiful bill in their lives? The tax cuts, all of the big things that we could see from that.
They're already seeing them, and we are getting investment because of that bill. We're having investment made in this country that nobody's ever believed. We're up to close to $15 trillion. Other administrations they wouldn't do that in 4 years. $15 trillion, and we did it in, I mean, that was a number from a couple of months ago, and now it's substantially higher than that. We're having car companies come in and build their plants here, which they wouldn't have even thought about. They would have never done it. We have AI, which is the big hot thing, and they're spending trillions of dollars in this country. They wouldn't have done that without what we just did last week. And, you know, I tell Republicans, you have to speak positively about it. Like when I have a chance with you and your show is doing so well, your ratings are so good, what's going on?
Better after this.
Congratulations. It's really a great success. So I say to people, Republicans or anybody, explain the bill, because it's so big and so good. Because the Democrats, they only do one thing good, and that's complain. And they say it's going to cause death and this and that. They don't mean it's a soundbite. Somebody gave them a soundbite. It's going to cause death. Not going to cause death. It's going to keep people alive, and it's going to make our country successful and really successful. So I always say you have to explain, because they have soundbites like Russia, Russia, Russia was a soundbite. They make up a soundbite and they send it to the fake news and they send it all over the place. So we have to fight back and we have to live by our wits. And it's unbelievable. It's the most incredible bill, one of the most incredible bills ever passed, and it's the biggest. It's the biggest bill of its kind ever passed, and we have to talk about it. When you think about no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime, a big tax cut in addition to that, plus we're saving the tax cut that we made years ago, which is big. It expired in another couple of months. It would have expired. They would have had a 68% tax increase, and now they have a tax cut. And you have to explain that to people, because, you know, the public, they're driving a cab, they're working as a lawyer, accountant, or a teacher, or doing any one of a million different things. They're not into it like we are. You have to explain it, so every chance you get. Because what they do is they set a phony, you know, they're fake. The Democrats are fake. They're part of the fake news. And the fake news will take it and they'll go with it. Because I have learned so much about the news. I so admire honest reporting. There's not that much of it, though. We really don't have that much. And I think to make America great again, you need at least